What is up, guys? Buy the dip. Smart crypto moves you need to know now. We're going to get into that and more coming up here. But first, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing.
We're going to hit you with our affiliate DCENT Wallet right now.
Your crypto deserves the best protection. So why settle for less? DCENT Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security today.
One of the best ways you can help yourself and help the channel is to get a DCENT wallet. One of the best things I like about DCENT Wallet is they have a phone app, and with that phone app, you can go on and trade your cryptos within the phone app, so you don't have to take your cryptos out of cold storage. You can just swap on your phone app. $30 off for one, $99 off for two. Very much love the DCENT Wallet. So here we are, guys. Today's show is basically, I just wanted to come on here, and there's a lot of panic. There's a dip going on. And honestly, I look at dips as for sale days, right? Everything's on sale. This might be one of the last times you can tune up your portfolio before things start to rip. Okay, so let's look at a couple things. I'm hoping you guys can hear me because I can't hear myself like I usually do. I don't know what's going on here with my sound, but hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me well. But yeah, so let's go over a few things. This will be like a kind of quick show depending on how many comments you guys have. But I just want to let you guys know I'm here for you guys, and don't panic. This is just the little dip before things start to rip. Okay, so thank you, Crypto Crossroads Show, for letting me know what's going on, brother. Appreciate you. Definitely check out our brother Crypto Crossroads Show. We'll go over that a little bit here, but let me go ahead and share the screen here. So SHX, this is a good chart to kind of look at and kind of see. This is some of the stuff we go over in Patreon, and also we'll be going over things like this. We have an open mic night for Patreon coming up on Friday, so definitely check out the Patreon. I know someone just signed up. I think it was today. Shout out to you. But you can see here where we have this moon, right? This waning moon, the white one here. You can see kind of on the backdrop of that, you can see it here. You can see it here. On the backdrop of that, it's kind of when things kind of seem to, like, not every time, but you can see it a few times where it's on the back end of something good, right? So like we have some green on the left side and some red on the back side. You can see that here. You can see that here. You can see that here. And if we look at a couple other places, you can see it here. You can see it here. So I'm not worried. The trend is still up. And like I said on the show before, I'm really expecting September 7th, 2025 for things to pop off. That's the next time we have a full moon, which you can see with the full moons. Not every time, but most times, right after the full moon, we pop off. This is some of the things we talk about in the Patreon. This is some of the things you can use to take advantage of fast moves in the crypto market. Again, If you look at the QR code right here, this is BTCC. If you fund your account, you get free USDT here on USD on BTCC. So if you want to do perpetual futures trading, you can take advantage of small moves in the market. Definitely check that out and fund your account right here. Speaking of USDT, that leads us to some news that we have for today. A little quick hitter news. Bo Hines has now joined Tether. That's crazy, bro. So Tether appoints former White House Crypto Council Executive Director Bo Hines as strategic advisor for digital assets and U.S. strategy. So maybe Tether does not die. Okay. Thrilled to join Tether. Huge thanks out to Paulo Andrino and Andurino. I think that's Andurino. And the team for the warm welcome. Excited to help build an ecosystem of digital asset products that set the standard for compliance and innovation, empowering U.S. customers and reshaping our financial system. The best is yet to come. So that's a huge move, right? Maybe Tether doesn't die. Okay. So just looking at that news, right? Les is gonna kind of shift us into what we want to talk about for the show. Here, got some news from Metal, and at this point, I'm really becoming kind of a Metal maxi out here a little bit. I'm really liking what their CEO says and the things that he does out here. Let me go ahead and bring that up for you guys. Thought I had it up, but here we go. This is from Metallica CEO Marshall Hayner. We will reverse the course of history where young people look back not on the debt they accrued. Let me just say that over again. We will reverse the course of history where young people look back not on the debt they accrued, but on the money they saved, earned, and invested. We will teach them to fish, and they will teach their children to fish. Money is a concept, and that concept is metal. That's really profound what he's saying. And when you think about money being a concept, and that concept is metal, and that money was originally, the concept was to be backed by metal, right? Gold. That was money. That was the whole concept of money. But we could get into things like how the Templars used money and things like that. But if we stick to the original purpose of money, it was supposed to be backed by gold. This is metal, okay? Of course, we know the parable of Jesus about teaching, a man to fish instead of, fishing for him, right? I don't know. That's like the quote unquote Red Auerbach, Loot Rockney like speech, rah-rah speech. But I honestly believe this guy when he says things like that. I honestly believe Marshall when he says things like this. So, and if you look at their platform with the lending and things that they offer, it really does kind of generate that. It really is, quote unquote, when you think about passive income, it is that path to, dare I say, financial freedom. Again, the biggest problem with wealth is to preserve wealth. And how do you preserve wealth? One of the biggest ways to do that is passive income. Another way passive income happens is by subscription. But in this case, passive income is happening through this APR. Okay. So I'm loving the things that XPR is putting out. I'm loving like the standards and the things that XPR is standing for right out here. So kudos to Marshall, and big shout out for him for liking my posts and things like that. He seems to really care about the people out here. So metal is one of the ones too. Not too much of a pullback from metal, which is pretty good. Again, you can kind of see different spots in which metal had the same kind of, like right after a that type of moon, it had a little pullback. So this isn't surprising for me. And again, these are things where you can, if you know these things and you can time these things, you can take advantage of short moves in the market if you know these things with perpetual futures trading. Okay, I definitely suggest for new people, instead of trying to do futures, first build your portfolio. Just stack your portfolio. Not financial advice or anything like that. Do what you want, but just stack your portfolio with actually good projects like XPR, like ZBCN, like some others that we mentioned in the Patreon, right? Shout out to the patrons. You guys got a weekly watch list of things that I'm looking at for this week, but not only this week, for this kind of bull run, right? So shout out to the patrons. You guys have that. So, yeah. So let's get back to so that's what we wanted to look at. We wanted to look at XPR. We also want to look at Stronghold, which is also, like I was saying, we started the show with this one. It's still looking really, really juicy, guys. It's just a thing that just won't stop. Again, we know that LCX is listing it next week. We know from people like Mine Crypto. Shout out to Mine Crypto. Shout out to Green Knuckles. Shout out to Maximus Crypto. We know these things. We know from our coverage here. We know that Kraken, Coinbase, all these different exchanges put, SHX into their coffers. We saw that through the ledger. Thanks again, Mine Crypto, for that. I think Stronghold, its time is really coming. We diagrammed also on our show. If we go, sorry, you're probably hearing me. Let's go look at the channel here. Definitely go check out the last video we did in which we said Stronghold, a key piece to XRP. Then you will understand why you might consider adding Stronghold to your portfolio. Okay, again, I think this month where things are pulling back, this might be the last time to kind of add some blue chips before they get too high. Again, we're going to go over that in the Patreon on the open mic night. We're going to look at some charts for some things, and we're going to tell you where we expect these things to go in the next month. Okay, I'm really high and hyped off of these things. So again, I hope you guys are ready to take advantage of this opportunity. This is an opportunity. I know that the sentiment and the feeling is like, oh man, I should have sold when it was up here, or oh man, I should have sold when it was, higher. This is one of the things that Bitcoin maxis really have right. Just stack, right? Just stack. Okay, because again, we haven't even reached certain catalysts like ISO 20022 going live for the rest of the world, which is 11/22/25. We haven't even reached certain catalysts like Donald Trump offering zero capital gains tax on cryptocurrencies, which Eric Trump said he's going to do. There's certain things we haven't even reached yet, even though we come so far. Shout out to the Trump administration, the Genius Act. It's made things possible for stable coins. It's made things possible for crypto lending. They've come so far. The Ripple case is over. Like, even though that's official, but not quite official yet, because the judge hasn't signed that. So even that hasn't officially ended yet. until the judge signs things. So we have so many more catalysts yet to come. Okay, so take this pullback as a gift, not financial advice, but just what I'm doing. I'm taking this as a gift. Okay, I'm taking this as a gift. So let's go ahead here and look at some of the comments here, and we might get out of here kind of quickly, you know, depending on how many comments we have. You guys want some short shows? I'm gonna give you some short shows. Shout out to our guy Crypto Crossroads Show. If you guys don't know who he is, you go right to my channel. Go to the homepage. You'll see all my different playlists, like for ZBCN, XPR, Swift. Mosey on down here, and you'll see some feature channels I frequent. And Crypto Crossroads Show is right here. Definitely go check him out. He's a member of my community, so I know his information is top notch. Okay, he's given me information on Swift and things in the past, and he covers Velo, Lightlink, IXS. So he covers a few coins that I don't necessarily cover. So you guys might want to get over there and check them out from a guy who I know his research is A1 out here. Okay, guys. So definitely go check out our guy, Crypto Crossroads Show. Give him a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you, brother. Really respect your research. What's up, Tiffany N? What's up, Crypto Crossroads Show? What's up, Dreamer? What's up, Lay Square? We got a patron in the house. What's up, Dave F? King Pound 1. Another patron in the house here. What's up, Mainly Music? Appreciate you coming by, brother. LCX, let's go. LCX is looking real great out there. I'm really loving the LCX exchange. They're gearing up with the whole advertising. They're gearing up with the listings. It might be LCX's time to blow, guys, too, out here. All right? No panic. Just adding more to my bags. 100%. Let's start that, brother. Watch Lightlink launch. It's a Beacon wallet. Watch Lightlink launch its Beacon wallet on September 7th. See, and here you go. Here's the research you get from our brother Crypto Crossroads Show. He's blessing us with that bit of research right here. Definitely go give our brother a like and subscribe. Oh, here's another one. Shook Focus Digital, Root of Truth. Definitely check out our guy, Shook Focus Digital. Let me go ahead and mosey on over to his channel as well. Again, if you scroll on down, you see Shook's channel is right here. Another researcher I very much respect. We did Swift blockchain research along with Underdog Research Channel. And you can see here, Lunar Crush and XPR. I gotta check this episode out over here. Shout out to Shook for that. Shook mentioned this one day in our open mic night on my Patreon. So again, you guys are missing out if you're not in the Patreon. You get stuff like this even before it's released, like that. Definitely go check out our guy Shook. He has another one for XPR here and his XCN stuff. Definitely got to check that out too, as well as Swift. There's just so much stuff our brother covers and covers real well. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. What's up, XPR OG? Marshall is the GOAT out here. Hitter all day. Metal is my favorite. What's up, Strayway Zoe again? What's up, bro? I gave up, bro. Someone had my trust wallet. Oh, man. So now it's time to leave DCA back into XCM, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. Oh, man. Let me see, bro. Contact me on X, okay? I might know someone who might be willing to help. Yeah, just contact me here on X, bro. I might know someone that may be willing to look into that. So here's my X, you guys. I'm at Blackrue almost everywhere. So yeah, definitely check me out on X, Strayway Zoe. Maybe my friend might be willing to help, bro. Metal, ZEBEC, and then XPR. I'm really high on all of those right there. Let's start that. I'm really high on ZEBEC, XPR, and some others. Of course, again, Patreon people have the whole list. Turned 1K into 5K gone, but we still up on life, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that, brother. Man, you know what though? This is why I feel like scammers like that should just definitely be unalived. Like someone works so hard to get this stuff, to like you 4x your money, and some scammer has the gall and the audacity to run away with it, man. That the level of pissed off that I'm sure you are, I can really empathize and feel that right now, bro. I'm so sorry. Um, it's all symbolic. The Crypto Crossroads Show. Mainly Music is someone who's been in the financial industry for 25 years. Yep, this is Mainly Music has definitely dropped some gems on me too here. Such a wonderful crowd, such a giving community. I really appreciate all y'all. Y'all need to pay attention to Ando. Not sure if you talked about it, Rue. I've talked about it a bit, mainly, especially in reference to ZEBEC. They're a big ZEBEC partner, and they're partnered with ZEBEC on this stable coin that generates yield called USDY. So yeah, I'm really high on Ando, and I feel like they're almost an extension of BlackRock. ISOs will shine 100% Gerald Draper. All us ZEBEC millionaires, thumbs up and make some noise. Scumbag scammers 100%. At Mainly Music, IXS is similar to Ando, but it allows retail to invest in institutional securities, RWAs, with a minimum of $1. Wow. All right, bro. I might have to have you on the show to just talk about that. And hopefully, guys, yeah, go over the Crypto Crossroads show and check that out right now if you guys want to learn more about IXS. You know what I mean? Bro's covering it, and I know, again, like I know brother's research is great. So there's a lot more than that news. Okay, got you. What's up, Blackout? All right, guys. So real quick show. I just really wanted to drop by and tell you guys, don't worry, don't fret. If you made it to the end of the show, just put in there, buy the dip. Buy the dip. Or if you want to just like shorten it, BTD. Thank you guys so much for coming through. And yeah, we out of here. Peace.